If you're looking for a good meal out in the North Country, it can be a little hard to find something special. But I have a good one for you. There's a sort of pop-up kitchen in Tupper Lake that's serving takeout meals Caribbean style. The chef is from a tiny island that, I'll be honest, I didn't even know existed. Chef Brenda Bedeau's story on today's Story of the Day.
Support for Story of the Day comes from the Wild Center in Tupper Lake, dedicated to strengthening visitors' connections to the natural world. More at wildcenter.org.
Hey, I'm David Sommerstein. It's Monday, August 24th. First up, developers have broken ground on a project to transform a long vacant factory in Tupper Lake. A team of investors from Syracuse is redeveloping the village's historic oval wood dish factory into housing. Construction crews plan to build over 80 apartments on the property. The new development will also include commercial space, storage, and a co-working area. The original oval wood dish factory began manufacturing wooden products in Tupper Lake in 1918. The building has sat empty for more than 2 decades. The project is being funded in part through New York State's Downtown Revitalization Initiative. It's one of several DRI projects currently underway in Tupper Lake. This week, thousands of women who are breast cancer survivors will meet up in the French Alps to race dragon boats. Dragon boats are huge canoes with 10 to 20 paddlers. Racing them has become a rehabilitation therapy movement for breast cancer survivors around the world. One team, Hope in the Boat, is based in the Albany area and has some North Country paddlers, including Hillary Scout Exter, who lives in Chestertown.
This is actually my second bout with breast cancer. I was originally diagnosed 14 years ago. And I was looking for something that would be fun to do. The expression goes, worst team, best members. And that's kind of how I feel about dragon boating. I really love being on the water. And this is an opportunity to be part of a support group without just being kind of a talking support group. All of the members of the team are survivors. And so people really understand what it's like to go through treatment, to potentially be really scared, to be weak as a result of the surgery, and if you're in chemo or radiation and medication after, and then to build yourself up and be strong and have the camaraderie and sisterhood is just really an extraordinary experience.
And yes, you're supporting each other through all those experiences and through those tough times and, your health battles. But at the same time, you're sort of doing something together, doing something that's beautiful.
Absolutely. And it's really a kick-ass team of women. Our expression is, we do hard things. And it's just a transformative experience for everybody. Being on the water, you forget about everything. And we paddle on the Mohawk, and you see tremendous amount of wildlife, osprey, eagles, egrets, and it's a fantastic experience.
What are you most excited about this trip to France for this international dragon boat competition?
Being part of a group of 4,500 paddlers from 25 nations, 170 teams. It's going to be totally fabulous. Hope to be part of a flash mob, and there's going to be a parade of nations throughout the town, and looking forward to racing. We have 2 days of races, 500 meters in one day and 200 meters in another day. So looking forward to paddling hard, and no matter how we do, enjoying being there.
Hillary Scout Exter of Chestertown is one of 25 women racing in the Hope in the Boat dragon boat in France this week. For the last 3 summers, a woman has been cooking up meals in Tupper Lake inspired by her Caribbean roots. Last summer, she used the money she earned to help rebuild a restaurant she owns back home that was destroyed by a hurricane. Emily Russell visited her pop-up kitchen and brings us this story.
There are a few key secrets to Brenda Bedeau's cooking. The first is how she sees food.
Food is love. It comes from the heart. Yeah, that's why everything I cook tastes good. Because it's made with love.
Bedeau is wearing a yellow apron with teapots on it. She's prepping dinner in a little cabin at the Faust Motel in Tupper Lake. It's first come, first serve, and takeout only.
Just got this new stove. Quite fancy, eh?
Tonight's menu is curry chicken with lentils and a salad.
So this is the marinated chicken, which I did last night. It makes it even better. And then this is everything I put in. So I'll show you what I do.
Bedeau grabs a small bowl, adds a bit of water, and then spoons in some spices. There's curry, ground cloves, ground ginger. And you're kind of eyeballing this.
Oh, yeah.
This brings us to Bedeau's second secret to her cooking.
I don't measure. No. I just go with the flow.
In food and in life, Bedeau really does go with the flow. She was born and raised on the small Caribbean island of Carriacou, just north of Grenada. Then life brought her to New York City. She raised her kids there and had an office job for more than 30 years.
But it's just too much pressure. And being from a small island, trying to climb corporate ladder is not really our thing.
As she peels and chops onions for the chicken curry, Bedeau says she decided to quit her job in the city and move back to Carriacou.
So I didn't have any money, so I'm like, what can I do? What am I good at? Cooking.
This is a video Bedeau shared of her restaurant in Carriacou. She and her friend Jeanette opened it about 4 years ago. It's tiny, made mostly of plywood, but it has real character. There are big, colorful flowers painted on the walls. There's cozy outdoor seating with string lights. Then, in the summer of 2024, disaster struck.
Tonight, Hurricane Beryl, the earliest recorded Category 4 to hit the Atlantic, is battering the southeastern Caribbean.
Just wiped out the whole of the Grenadines. Wiped out everything. So I lost my restaurant, my house.
But instead of feeling stuck or broken, Bedeau just kept going with the flow. After the storm, she got a call from Suzanne Orlando, who owns the Faust Motel in Tupper Lake. The two had met years earlier on a cocoa farm in Grenada. Bedeau told Orlando she didn't know what was next for her.
So she said, well, why don't you come and do a pop-up, to save some money, to fix your house and your restaurant. So that's how this whole thing got started.
The curry chicken bubbles away on the stovetop. The kitchen fills with the scent of warm spices. Bedeau covers the pot to let it simmer.
And then I'm going to do some red lentils.
Over the last few summers, Bedeau has cooked up ginger pork with stir-fried veggies. She's served up beef soup with dumplings, made salmon and coconut lime sauce with rice. Meanwhile, with the help of some friends back home and extra donations, her restaurant in Carriacou has been rebuilt and is ready for customers. Emily Russell, North Country Public Radio, Tupper Lake.
The story first aired last year. Bedeau is back in Tupper this summer, selling takeout dinners every Friday at the Faust Motel in Tupper Lake. She's also making breakfast every day from 6 until 11 a.m., both for motel guests and for the public. We have more news all the time at ncpr.org. Music today by Tim Ellifritz of Johnsburg and Martha Gallagher of Keene. I'm David Summerstein, North Country Public Radio.